What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. In my previous video I said I'm going to create a poster for Steve Curry, and here we are. So in this video I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. So let's get started. So first we are going to create our our document. Okay, and please make sure you maintain these settings. All right, just maintain the settings and hit create. Now first we start with the background. Okay, so I'll come to adjustment layer and select solid color. All right, then I'm going to paste this hex code. All right, you can copy that. So I'll click OK like that. Now I'll go to my file explorer and bring in my first image, that is the paper background. Okay, so here I'm going to expand it to cover the whole canvas. Okay, just like that. And what I'm going to do next is that on the same layer, okay, this layer, I'm going to reduce the opacity. So I'll type 65% like that, and we are good to go. Then I will come and select this image, all right, and paste it out. Okay, so what I will do is that I will flip it. So I'll come to edit, transform, then flip horizontal. Good. Okay, so with this one I'm just going to adjust it a little bit like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is that I will expand it like that. Okay, then I think I will reduce the opacity. Okay, so let's go here, reduce the opacity very low. I'm setting it very low, so I'll type 18. Okay, good. And let me add max because I want to clean the edges of the picture. Okay, so hardness 0, and let's reduce the brush a little bit. Okay, alright, so I'm going to paint black. Right, I'm just going to paint black to remove the edge. I think it's sharp, so let me check my flow. I'm reducing the flow to make it more smooth. So let me increase the size of the brush and start painting. You know, I'm painting black on the max, so it's just fading it out. You know, that's how a layer mask works. Yeah, I know you know. So just like that, I think yeah, let me do some little cleanups. Yeah, I think it's looking good now, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in this smoke. Okay, I'll just paste it like that. You just click and drag and put it inside Photoshop. You just do that. All right, so here I'm going to expand it to cover the top like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the blending mode to divide. Right, so that's what I did, and I'll max it. Okay, I want to clean the bottom, so with my brush tool, painting black, I'm just going to fade the bottom out. Okay, I'm just going to do that. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add a gradient map, but before that I have to check my foreground color and the background color is black and white. Okay, so here you can just press D to set it to that colors, right? Then you add gradient map. Okay, so we are done with the creation of the background. Right, this is it, and I'm going to group everything. All right, let me unlock this and hold shift, select the top, then click this folder icon to group it. Now I'm going to name it background. Okay, name it background like that. Cool. Right, so next thing we're going to do is, let me lock it before I'm going to bring in my first Steve Curry. Okay, Steve Curry one, put it just right here. All right, okay, so here I'm going to unlock it and convert it to smart object. Okay, we're going to increase the quality a little bit. So let me come into filter, camera raw, then inside camera raw I'm just going to increase the texture and the clarity as always. So I'm going to type 20 and 10 for clarity, 20 for texture and 10 for clarity. All right, then I'll come to the details. Then I'm just going to increase my sharpen to 25 and hit OK, just like that. So yeah, you could see the changes, okay, the effects after and before. Right, so I'm going to cut it out. Okay, I'm going to select this. Okay, I'm going to I will rasterize it. Okay, then cut it out in my property panel. Okay, so I'll come to my properties panel, then I will select remove background. You're just going to do its magic as always. Photoshop is just going to cut it out for me. All right, so yeah, now here we go. So with this cut out, I think it's okay for me. So I'll right click on the mask and add apply layer. Okay, then I'll click and drag it like that and put it here. Here rather. Yeah, so we gonna scale it down like that. I'm just scaling it down. Good. Right, so this one let me scale it down a little bit. Okay, I'm just adjusting it. Now add a mask to it. Okay, I want to blend the picture with the background, so I'm going to paint black. Okay, let me reduce the size of it a little bit. Okay, make sure the hardness is 0, and I'm going to paint. Okay, like this. I just want it to blend with the background. Okay, now you can see the effect. All right, just your flow is 86. Make sure you don't have 100% flow. Set your flow to 80, around 80, and you are good to go. All right, so I think it's looking good. Let me bring in another image, the next image. We are just going to go through the same process here, right? As I did this, let me delete this one. I don't want my window tab to be more of Windows. Yeah, so we are just doing as we did to the first picture. So here, camera roll, and I'm just going to type in the same values, right? So sharpening 25. Let's go to the basic, and texture is going to be 20, clarity is 10, and just hit OK. All right, good. Then from here we're going to rasterize it. Right, let's right click and rasterize the layer. Then we're going to select remove background, and Photoshop is just going to cut it out. All right, just cut it out for us. Yeah, now when you cut things out and the selection is not good, you have to reselect and cut it out. Okay, but here it's good for me, so let me do that. I'm sending it to my window like that. The picture is too big, so we are going to reduce the size, scale it down like that, and position it at this place. Right, like I always say in my video, you know, you can be creative with my tutorials. You can look at it and just maybe, I will not put it here, I'll just put it somewhere, understand? And that's cool. I mean, you don't have to follow it but you can also follow it. All right, just learn the techniques. All right, learn the things that I'm doing. Okay, but not just copying. That's how I learn, and that's how I think we should learn it. Okay, so you see, I'll just fade out the bottom, and I think I'm going to bring this Steve Carey number 3 here, and let me close this like that. Okay, so with this one, I'm still gonna do the same thing, rasterize it. I converted to small object first, and I'm just going to type in the same values as I did to the 2. Okay, so text size 20, clarity is 10. The same thing I'm going to do. Alright, sharpness 25. Okay, alright, so I'm going to rasterize it and just remove the background. Okay, Photoshop is a good tool. It is going to make our life very simple. Good. Alright, so I think everything is okay for me. Let me apply the max and click and drag this. Okay, convert the small object first, and let's drag it into Photoshop like that. Okay, so I'm just going to scale it down. Good, make it small like that. I'm making it small like that. All right, so the next thing is that I'm going to add something. Right, so let me go to filter, come to Nick collection, and select this thing, Vevza or something. This one is optional. Okay, it's a plugin. All right, I'm going to make a video on it, how you can install this in your Photoshop. Right, don't worry. So just give me this vibe, this kind of texture vibe. Yeah, but it is optional. You can decide not to do that. If you don't have it, you can continue with the process. Just continue with the process. All right, but I'll do a video. Right, I'll do a video on how you can install it. So I'm just doing same to the second image. All right, and I'm going to send this one all the way to 100, and it will just give me that effect. Okay, there are a lot of things inside our plugin, so I'll just make a video for you to know how you can have it in your Photoshop. Right, good. So as you can see, the effect, I think I'll do same to this one. Yeah, and go to filter, the collection, and just select this. And with this, I'm not going to give it 100. I'll give it around 50. Yeah, I'll make it like 50%. Yeah, okay, so it's good. Let me hit OK like that. So yeah, I think we are looking good with the composition. I think I've lost the blending part of this picture, so I'm just going to redo it. Okay, I don't know how I lost it, but let me redo it. Okay, so let me select my brush tool and just set my brush settings and just paint it as I did. Okay, I'm on the max. Okay, the max layer of that picture, so I'm just doing exactly how I did it. All right, I don't know how I left it though, but we have to correct things, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's cool now. So I'm gonna create a shadow for this little Steve Carey. All right, so I'll create a layer, and I'm just going to call it shadow. All right, okay, so what I'm going to do is that I'm going to select my brush tool. All right, and I'm just going to right click, okay, and bring these little dots closer to each other to make the mouth of the brush flat. Okay, I just want to make the the brush flat like that. Okay, and I'm going to decrease the size of it. Okay, so let me decrease the size. I want to make it very small and just make a dab. Okay, like that. Now you can see the effect, right? I'm going to increase it again and just make another dab, right? So I'm just going to do that like that, right? So the shadow has to be under the person. So let me adjust it. I think I've made a mistake. I don't have to make it at once. I have to create I think I have to create them separately, right? But let me bring it down and let's see if I can do something about it. Okay, so bringing it down. Nah, it's not working. All right, so I think I have to nah, it's not working. So I think I have to hit Control Z. Yeah, this one is okay. So I'll create a new layer like this, and call this shadow 2. All right, so this is shadow 2, and I'm gonna dab this, right? So let me select my brush with this mouth, and I'm just gonna click shadow. Yeah, so I think this one is okay. So now I can group them and also adjust them separately how I want it. Okay, so I'm going to call it shadow. I'm mixing caps with small letters. Alright, let me make it right. Okay, so shadow in all caps. That's okay. Now let me bring it down. Okay, let me bring it down like that, and let me try to adjust things, right? Yeah, just try to adjust it like that, and you're gonna be good. Yeah, I think let me reduce the opacity. Sometimes shadow creating can be a little bit tedious, so I think it's okay. Actually, it's not giving me the vibe that I wanted, but I don't want to waste your time. All right. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the design elements. Okay, so I'm going to bring this NBA logo here, and I'm going to scale it down like that, and I'm just going to position it here. Okay, and check it. Now I'm also going to add another one. Okay, so here I'm going to select this Nike, right? This Nike logo. Yeah, I'm going to bring it here. Okay, then I will select this. Okay, let me bring the logo of Warriors, Golden State Warriors. Okay, Steve Curry. I like this guy. All right, so let me position it here like that. All right, okay, cool. So I think I have to add my text. Yeah, now let me select this element. I don't think I have it here. Oh, sorry, but I will include it for you guys. So let me come to my window, this windows. Okay, and just select that. Is this brush thing? I don't have it in my folder. I don't want to just enter and go inside a lot of folders before I can get it, so I'm just copying it. Okay, so let me adjust it. All right, good. So I'm going to add my text. Right, then the font I'm going to use is called Good Brush. Right, I use Good Brush for LeBron. I'm using Good Brush for Steve Curry. Right, so Good Brush. I'm just typing Stephen Okay, Stephen Curry. Alright, so I've typed Stephen first, and I'm going to reduce the size of it like that, and I'll make sure it's on top of the brush. Okay, my brush element. So let me align them. Okay, I just want to be at the center. I want the Stephen to be at the center. Hold Alt and duplicate it. Okay, hold Alt and click and drag to duplicate it. Now I can write my Curry. Okay, I'll make it big like this. I want to make it bigger like this. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group them. Okay, I'm going to group this and adjust it a little bit, right, so that I can align the Curry with them, right? So let me increase the size of it like that, and I'll select these ones, then align it. All right, I don't even think the alignment is okay for me, so let me just use my arrow keys and shift it to the right a little bit. Now we are doing good. All right, good. So let me bring in another element. Okay, this is the signature of Steve Curry. So I'm going to close this, right, and I'm going to cut out the signature. Okay, I'll use my magic wand too. So I'll make a selection of the white. Okay, make sure you select all white. Just be adding selection. Make sure you're adding selection here. Okay, then just be clicking to select. I'll make sure I select all the whites. Okay, then hit space bar, sorry, backspace. Okay, hit backspace or delete key. Why did I say space bar? Okay, I'll click and drag, right, and just reduce the size. I think maybe I'm tired, that's why. Yeah, so adjust it like that, right? Okay, so I'm just adjusting things like that. Okay, we're almost done with the work, as you can see. You can maintain it this way. You can also, let me bring my handle. This is my handle, TK Design _99. Okay, so you can go to Instagram and follow me. Okay, you can also put your handle over there. It's some sort of signature to the work that you created it, you know what I'm saying? All right, so good. We are going to create a shape, right? I just want to add something. Okay, I'm adding 3 points. Okay, you know Steve Curry is a 3-point shooter, right? So I'm just going to add a shape. Okay, make the I'm going to make the corner of the shape a little bit, what do you call it? Yeah, so that's what I've done, and I'm going to change the color to this color, Steve Curry's color, right? This color, the blue black or something. Okay, and I'm going to increase the stroke a little bit. Okay, then I'll add my text. Okay, I'm going to use Mosrite for this. Yeah, and I'm just going to type 3 points. You know, Steve Curry is a 3-point shooter. I just like how, like, he does like magic. Oh, this guy is really good. You know, he threw the ball without even looking at the basket, you know, because he knows that he's going to enter into the basket. Hey, stop talking. We are creating. You are not doing basketball. uh, I just feel him, Let me select video. I think it's okay. Okay, let me try then. Adjust things up here. I reduce the size of the rectangle and just bring this one inside it. We're almost done with the wig. See, you can maintain the color. You can make it this if you think this is okay for you, but for me, I was like, nah, let me add something. Let me add some gradient map. Yeah, to change the color, but you can maintain it this way. Alright, so the last thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to add my gradient map. Okay, so select adjustment layer, click gradient map, and I'm going to reduce the opacity, right, a little bit, just like that. So 78 or 75, like around 70 is okay. Now we are done. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe to our channel. Right, motivate me to do more of this thing for you so that we can all learn. See you in my next video.